Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Red Dead Revenge. And on this episode, we've got a huge episode. I know, last episode may have seemed big because we had Shady taking on Gambit in the finals of the U.S. title tournament. Shady coming out on top. But tonight, Shady is on the show, but in a different manner. He's gunning for the IWC Heavyweight Championship of the world as he takes on RJ. And then, of course, that huge triple threat main event tonight. You couldn't get three different personalities, in my opinion. You've got A-List Alverson. You've got Bubba. You've got Hobo Joe. My God, you can't ask for three different style of characters right there. And tonight they're going to clash in a triple threat to see who moves on to the semifinals. Shady will meet the winner. Shady or RJ will meet the winner in the semifinals. I don't know what is going to happen tonight. All these promos were excellent from what I've been told by the judges, so we'll find out tonight what's going to happen.
Hey, I'm interested. You got five big names. Hobo Joe's a person that he really proved his way to be in conversation. He wasn't in conversation much, but now he's got a big shot and he's got a chance to take the IWC World Championship home.
Yeah, always a great underdog character is a Hobo Joe. So he did very, very well in the bounty tournament that Tony Baloney put on earlier this year. There was a bounty tournament. It was for $2 million, and Hobo Joe got right there at the finals and just so close, but was not able to come out on top. Of course, I was in that tournament as well as Triple M and the unfiltered one, Grant Miller, Shady, of course, winning that tournament. But we're here to talk about tonight, and tonight is Red Dead Revenge, another big money tournament and another shot at glory and winning that IWC World Heavyweight Championship. Now, people have been asking me, is this what's going to represent the IWC, the champion? Will they be defending it? No. As a matter of fact, this is a yearly event that we're going to put on, meaning someone will win the IWC championship belt every single year. So it's a yearly tournament that you win the title belt. You don't defend it after it. So this is a big time tournament. You're winning a championship belt to keep, and you're also winning money.
Wow.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't get any bigger than that. I mean, but hey, somebody's got to pay the bills. So let's cut to commercial, and then we'll get on with the first match.
The following announcement has been paid for by a goddamn asshole.
All right, you fucking loser. You are watching right now, right? So why didn't you subscribe to the GPP Plus? Hi, I am IWC and GPP Superstar, the one, the only, the Birch, and I'm gonna tell your ass right now why you have to subscribe. Because there is a ton of possibilities what you gonna have for just $5. And I mean, you get original music, original Titantrons, you get even your own character in WWE 2K26 in case you love video games, trading card games, own graphics, and so much more. So, what are you waiting for? Should I beat your fucking ass, or do you gonna subscribe to GPP Plus now?
$5, just $5,
$5, and you're getting a 2K character made. You know how much work that is? Whew.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's
and you got
frustrating.
and you got you on call just in case. I got to be at work late. I'd be like, hey, I can't get my intro done, or I need this done, and there you go. You're at our call. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, and then of course, it's easy to download. You just put in the hashtag GPP. Now we've already got around 16 creative wrestlers on there right now. You can check them out anytime you want to. We're very detailed with them. We also have uploaded signs for the audience to hold up for your character. as well as arenas. I mean, this is about as detailed as you get for $5 a month. And then you ask yourself, well, what happens once I get my character made? Well, it's not just the 2K character. You're getting graphics made daily. You're getting a card game that we play that we draw for prizes. We're to a point where I'm sending stuff to people for their birthday. You're going to get some kind of surprise or something in the mail. So yeah, we're always doing something. And then, of course, some cards you can only get with GPP Plus subscription. We also have a guy who's taking our created wrestlers, putting on shows, and if you get a victory, that actually goes on your record for the next season in prediction. So a lot of stuff going down with GPP Plus. Intro videos, original music being made, moving graphics. My partner Shady's been very, very well at. And speaking of Shady, that's a nice little transition there. Shady Sean McKenzie taking on RJ tonight. I would probably consider both these guys. Well, you know what? I would consider both these guys legends in this game. Have you had any experience with either one of these guys?
I have never crossed paths with RJ Colbert, but I hear he's a legend in SWA, and he's very known over there. Me and Shady, we had matches here and there, but to me, Shady seems like he's hot. He's been hot on this side. He just won the tournament, like you said, the Bounty tournament. He just won the U.S. title. So, yeah. I mean, he's on fire. So RJ's got to show us what he's got.
Yeah, and RJ's, he's been around the game for a long, long time. I followed his career a little bit off and on, so I believe that RJ has the ability to beat Shady tonight. But again, like you just pointed out, Shady has the hot hand a little bit. He won the Bounty tournament. He's still, hot shit in heart and soul. So the guy is, he's hard to beat right now. So let's check it out. First round matchup, IWC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Here we go. It's Shady.
The sounds of the bell ringing still rings in my head to this day. The sound of RJ Colbert being announced the loser and Grant Miller, the unfiltered one, and Sean Shady McKenzie going on to the finals has not been able to leave my head. As I fell, I knew who to blame. I knew who to blame. It was Tony. Yes, it was Tony. The man who claimed he wanted me to be in the company. He claimed he wanted me to be in the tournament. He wanted me to be the man. And then in a snap, I realized who he really paid for. Shady, you sold your soul to the devil. But what you forgot to mention to yourself is RJ Colbert is the devil. And you cheated the devil out of his dues. I find it funny. I find it funny, out of all the years that you and I have faced off against each other, I've never seen you bow down to a man like you bow down to Tony. Part of me wonders how you are even going to fight me in the ring, how you're going to fight me one-on-one, whenever both your hands are busy. One of them's going to be busy cupping his balls, and the other one's going to be busy stroking him. Trying to make yourself important here. I told you that I was not going to go down without a fight. I was not going to go down without blood on my hands. And they handed you up to me on a silver platter. You thought R.J. Colbert was crazed before. After that long fall, after that collapse to the ground, after I hit, knocked some screws loose, you're facing someone that you have never seen before. Get ready, Sean Shady McKenzie. R.J. Colbert is no more. The fucking crazed one is here.
Step back, watch close. Who's that moving like a ghost? Yeah, you already know.
You know, it's funny to yours truly, Shady Sean McKenzie, because guys like R.J. Colbert have been giving a platform, a paying platform, to come out here and perform, to show up and show out and show the entire world exactly what they're worth. What did you do, R.J.? You did absolutely nothing. Which gave me the choice to either come out here and humiliate you for week after week after week, or simply just show up on show night and show out. So that's what Shady Sean McKenzie chose to do, because you're not worth any amount of time other than that, R.J. Colbert. You're one of those guys who like to look at yourself and think that you're up here, when in all actuality, you're lucky to be about here. You're right about one thing, RJ. The system is kind of rigged against you, but it was actually rigged for you. Because I put in a good word for you to be here, RJ. Upper management came to me and said, is this guy worth it? And I said, yes, he is. But you let me down, R.J. Colbert. So, allow yours truly, Shady Sean motherfucking McKenzie, to come out here and verbally annihilate and assassinate you in every simple shape, form, and fashion that I can come out here and give to an audience. Because they believe every word that I say. They cling upon every word that I say. That's something that you need to understand, RJ, when I come out here and tell you that I am simply better than you at this, in every shape, form, and fashion, whether you want to admit that to yourself or not. So come out here and try to plead that pity party to an audience that doesn't care about your sad, simple story about whatever it is you think you've got going on with those that have helped create this and put money in our pockets. Go ahead, RJ. Go ahead and attack things that don't make sense. You could have got paid more, kid. I could have got paid more. But I'm already getting paid more. But that's why you think the system is rigged against you, though, right? Let me explain something to you, RJ. There will never be another more fair system than the SME represented system that has been implemented for the past couple of years upon this business. People can talk shit about it all they want to, but yet SME just keeps making relationships and building better platforms, paying platforms for guys like you to try to perform in. But yet, time and time again, you're going to fail. And if you fail to progress, R.J. Colbert, you're going to get left behind with those that ain't getting paid in this business. So I implore to you one last time, R.J. motherfucking Colbert, show up and show out or get beat by the best in this business. By simply the best that this game has ever seen. Yours truly, the personification of the perplexity that is perfection in this business today. Shady Sean motherfucking McKenzie. And if you don't like that, well, that's just too goddamn shady.
Another classic.
All right. So another classic from Shady Sean McKenzie. So this was a tough one, but the judges are going to give it to Shady Sean McKenzie as he moves on to the second round. I have to agree with the judges here. I thought RJ's promo was good, but RJ may be getting himself into some trouble with the owner there, calling out Mr. Tony Baloney. A lot to unload in this matchup. A lot of story being told, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. RJ feeling like he hasn't really been taken care of like a Shady Sean McKenzie and his relationship with the owner, Tony Baloney. So what do you think? I mean, what's going on here? Whose side do you think the fans should really be on like, is RJ just paranoid? RJ is a paranoid person, but at the same time, Shady Sean McKenzie is a shady person. So, I mean, what do you think about this?
Well, I think that it's always risky when you call out a judge or you call out the owner, especially in a big event like this. He's got some grife, and I agree. Shady's been taken care of here a lot. It seems like. I mean, it seems like he's on top of the game. He has skills, but it seems like the owner is backing him up more than he's backing up some of his talent. But that's yet to be seen. We're still new. We're still figuring it out. So I'm kind of on the fence with that one.
Yeah, it's an interesting story to see kind of unfold. Is RJ right in this assessment? Is Tony Baloney and Shady Sean McKenzie working together in some way? But how will Tony Baloney respond? Will Tony Baloney respond with a promo back to RJ? And could this be a potential matchup? The owner here, Tony Baloney taking on RJ. We're seeing this in real time. These two guys definitely have some animosity towards each other. And then you had Shady kind of sandwiched in the middle. And here you have a great, a setting for a first round promo matchup. And speaking of another matchup, we've got the triple threat tonight. The triple threat, 3 totally different cast of characters. You got the rich playboy, A-list Alverson, who has done everything in every league just about. I've witnessed it firsthand. I've witnessed his rise to the top. And then you have Hobo Joe, the ultimate underdog, who's always kind of defied the odds and been big at times in heart and soul, waiting to get that one big victory. And then you got legendary old Bubba from the Bayou. I'm kind of new to his work, but his work is very, very good. This is a hard one to call tonight, and we're about to watch it unfold. Do you have any predictions for this matchup?
Well, I kind of disagree with the moniker that Hobo Joe carries when he's saying he's an underdog, because he had, like you said, he's on the bigger stages now. He's beating big people. As far as A-list Alverson, he always surprises me. A-list Alverson, he has a lot in his inventory, I like to say. And Bubba Boudreaux, he's been echoing all over the EFED world. He's an EWN Hall of Famer. He wins big matches as well. So I mean, this one's going to be a tough one to call.
Hey, I know 2 other Hall of Famers are right here on your screen, right here.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
All right, we've got the big triple threat matchup. It looks like the winner of this will be taking on Shady Sean McKenzie in the semifinals. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see who wins this matchup. This is going to be a close one.
All right, we're ready.
Let's go.
I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. I don't understand it. How men, grown men, full-sized, oversized men can gripe and complain about their inferiorities going unrewarded and expect something good to happen on that premise alone. Hobo Joe worked his bones dry, made all the effort that he could, busted his ass, and has seen no rewards. You know, in my experience, Hobo Joe, if you outperform the competition, you will be successful in measure against them. But you don't take that approach, do you? You like to go into this circle of self-doubt, calling your defects features and hoping that somebody will love you for your ineptitude. That ain't how it's played in a world where A-List Alverson has floated to the top of the pack. And then Bumblebutt Boudreaux on the other corner of the triangle, bragging like he's got some kind of advantage with this being no disqualifications. Brother, you have got no qualifications for anybody to diss. Your idiocy is something laughable to me. I will run you ragged in a 3-step circle. You won't know which direction you are facing. You cannot chase me fast enough to win. But let's not go into the semantics of the match, because A-List Alverson is a man with class, a man with dignity, a man with a skill set that everybody in the International Wrestling Cartel wishes they could have. I'm going to make this real simple, real clear, and I'm going to let y'all know that this match here is the first of my grandest appearances here in the IWC, because you've earned it. Because you deserve it, and there's plenty more where this came from. Success breeds success, and I drop my seeds everywhere. Come up to my level, play my game, fight my fight. I'll get it all by doing things right. And it ain't wrong if it makes things right for me. Know what I mean?
Like, you two understand this, right? Like, you, A-List, and Bubba, you guys understand that I'm on the same, like, value, the same playing field as you two now? Like, you guys are two of the self-proclaimed best of the best that this whole industry, this whole E-Fed has had to offer anybody. And trust me when I say you guys are entertaining, but the problem, the major problem between the both of y'all is your egos. Now, there's not a room nor a planet big enough to fit both your guys' egos, and I completely understand that. You know, if I had an ego the size of both your two's heads, then I would understand. But I don't. You know why I don't? Because I've scratched, I've clawed, I've fought my way out of any federation that I've been a part of. I've wined and dined with kings in this industry. And I've been part of federations with only like 10 people in it. And you know why? Because I give everybody a shot. Because everybody needs that person. I'm here to make you guys look good. But at this current time, I'm not here to make anybody look good besides the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, Hobo Joe. And to be honest with both you guys, and this is the God's honest truth between the both of you guys, no matter where you guys go, you guys get this golden ticket. You guys get this pat on the back and a slap on the ass like you guys are newborn babies, because you guys just think that you're God's gift to this whole fucking place. But to be honest with you, I am a veteran in this. I am a 4-time Hall of Famer. 4-time Hall of Famer. I've been around in this industry for so many fucking years that it's not even funny. And I never get the recognition. I never get the, satisfaction of being able to call a company mine, to hold a company on my back. And with you two in the way, well, I understand this now. I understand that I gotta be better than the two best that this industry has had to offer. But to be honest with the both of y'all, I never fear you guys. You guys are self-proclaimed great. But honestly, what I see from the both of y'all is I don't see greatness. I see foolishness. Because you guys won't give anybody a chance. You guys just think that since you're so fucking great in this whole thing that we do, that you guys just Oh my god, just thinking about the both of y'all just fucking irritates me, just irradiates my fucking blood. Because I have been through it all. Any federation, I've been through it all. And you guys get spoon-fed. Like you guys are some fucking infant. And A-List, Bubba, now you guys actually need to realize that Hobo Joe, a guy you look down on, the guy you spit on, the guy you like rub your boots on, is on the same playing field as the both of y'all. See, I don't need no fancy gimmick. I don't need no fancy this or that. I don't need no special effects. I'm one of the realest, and I'm one of the rawest, and I always keep it 100. And you two, you guys are pathetic. You guys hide behind your little facades like you guys are so fucking great. But to be honest, y'all weak. And after this match, I'm gonna prove it to y'all that why I call myself the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, it's because I am. Ain't nothing you two are gonna do or say that I haven't said 5 inches in front of a mirror. So with that being said, A-List, Bubba Boudreaux, I'll see you guys come match time. And it's not going to go how you guys think. And you're going to hear your victor, Hobo Joe.
See, he crawled up from that midnight mud, boots still dripping Mississippi blood. From the bayou to New Orleans lights, Bubba Boudreaux's back to fight. He's a beast from the bayou, raised on raging roots. Southern justice in his right hand, that old tag team. Everybody knew from the swamp to the Superdome when that big man's coming through.
See, folks, I live in reality. And the reality is, it didn't matter who they placed in front of me here tonight for Red Dead Revenge. The outcome would have remained the same. It's a triple threat match. Bubba Boudreaux, A-List Alverson, and Hobo Joe going out there to duke it out, to see who the better man is, to move on to the next round of the tournament, to crown the very first IWC International Wrestling Cartel champion. And it's anything goes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So that means we can break out all the toys we wish and I love to play with barbed wire and slice and dice my opponents and watch that blood trickle to the mat, painting the most beautiful portrait in crimson red. It really gets my adrenaline going. If that doesn't work for me tonight, I got the old trusty kendo stick to bash Hobo Joe over his fucking brainless skull. Or if A-List Alverson wants to come try his luck against Bubba Boudreaux, then I got this light tube to break over his fucking skull and use the glass shards to dig into his fucking scalp. Anything and everything goes tonight, and I will use anything at my disposal to dispose of the two of you. Now, let's get something straight. Hobo Joe, A-List Alverson, and everybody else listening and watching, you're looking at the new face of IWC. Whether you like it or not, you better get used to it, because that championship is going to be mine. The inaugural IWC World Heavyweight Champion, come hell or high water, no matter what the competition brings to me. I'm going to break him in half and keep moving forward. And tonight here, I'm going to stack bodies on top of each other and use them as a stepping stone to the next round. So ladies and gentlemen, the hammer of justice falls next on A-List Alverson and Hobo Joe.
really mean it. That was good stuff. I think A-List Alverson brought it. I think Bubba brought it. Hobo Joe had a great flow and delivery. What did you think of the matchup?
I thought it was good. To tell you the truth, I didn't see a lot of flubs. The only thing to me was Bubba Boudreaux just came out of nowhere with all these, objects and stuff, and he was ready. They all were ready, but to me, I think Bubba Boudreaux was ready.
Well, apparently all three of the judges, I have it right here, are going to go with your exact opinion. Bubba is going to move on. Bubba Boudreaux is going to move on. He has defeated A-List Alverson and Hobo Joe.
Wow.
Hey, I'm really kind of surprised. I really enjoyed Bubba's work. It was very, very good tonight. Bubba came out swinging. He used objects. He had good eye contact. He didn't skip a beat. His flow was there. Delivery was great. A-List Alverson, much of the same. A-List, this is like almost a great introduction promo. If anybody's never seen A-List Alverson, this was a great introduction to him. I thought he brought it tonight. Hobo Joe, again, he brings that rawness. It is kind of like a bare knuckle style, is what they would call it in the game, meaning not very many edits, if any at all. And you've got to respect that. But yeah, Bubba's moving on. Looks like we're getting Bubba and Shady in the semifinals. What an incredible matchup that is. Before we get off here, I mean, what do you think of that semifinal matchup? Sean Shady McKenzie taking on Bubba. I mean, come on. This is, yeah. To see who goes to the finals. I don't think I've ever seen that match. I think they faced each other in several leagues, but little old me over here, I've never seen them face each other.
I've never seen. I mean, I've been in my fair share of leagues and stuff, and around a little bit, but I've never seen this interaction. But I tell you what, the way Bubba came swinging, Shady. I mean, Shady did enough to beat. Shady did enough to beat RJ. But will that be enough for him to beat Bubba? We'll find out.
I don't know. I mean, Bubba's red hot right now. Shady's red hot. Can't wait to get to that matchup. But we've got other stuff going on before that, and that is, of course, next Friday. Next Friday is another episode of Red Dead Revenge, and this time we've got two other tournament matches. I think next week is maybe better than this week. Because listen to these matchups. You've got the Triple Threat, Cruel Intentions, and Jason Brigden, who are facing each other at a big event called Sin City Showdown coming up the following week. You got those two in the same matchup with Triple M. I know that has never happened. That has definitely never happened. So you got two guys, eFed legends on kind of two different bubbles. Have always have been around for a long time, but have never faced each other. That's going to be an incredible triple threat matchup. And of course, you got Cruel, who's probably been in every damn league there is and bubble there is. So he's probably faced one of them, but he's never faced Brigden one-on-one. But I don't know, maybe he's faced Triple M before in a league. But
I'm pretty sure he has.
Either way, yeah, it's a triple threat though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's three eFed legends in my book. You can't get any bigger. Who are you calling on that one? Give us a prediction.
Man, I mean, Jason Brigden, I joke around with him a lot. I like Jason Brigden, but he hits hard. I mean, when he comes in, when he says something, it's a dagger. Cruel Intentions, another one. Cruel Intentions. The only thing about Cruel Intentions to me is he's a hit and miss sometimes. He comes in with fire, but then sometimes it's not enough. And Triple M, Triple M just won another title somewhere else, and he's been around
red hot right now too. I mean, he's been around forever, but for some reason, just really, I've really started to see his work a lot more in the last year.
Right.
And I was like, wow. And I was like, I've seen his name forever, and now it's just like he's kind of gone over into this other bubble, and he's competing just about everywhere, you know. So that's a very intriguing matchup. But the main event for next week is another intriguing matchup, a first time ever as well. We've got Hodgson. He's in his retirement tour, and he's taking on somebody he's always wanted to face. And that's kind of the story going into it, and that's the unfiltered Grant Miller. That's gonna be a barn burner too. I can't wait for that one. A first time ever. So next week, triple threat, and you got Hodgson taking on Grant Miller. Two big matchups. It's gonna be on a Friday instead of a Thursday, because we wanted you guys to enjoy your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and Monday have that nice long weekend, that holiday weekend, Memorial Day. So we hope you enjoy this tonight. We're sorry we're getting it out a little bit later, but yeah, we had some stuff going on, so no biggie. It's out, and we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. But lots of interesting things going on. It looks like RJ is he's got some kind of deal with Tony Baloney, so that's interesting. And then you got Shady moving on, and Bubba really showing out tonight. So a lot of interesting stuff going on here in the IWC, and then we've got news coming up. We want you to stay tuned towards the page. That's right, the World Cup, the GPP World Cup returns this year, except this year it will be in the IWC. Got new competitors, new rules. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have a ton of those matchups in July. And here's the guy who represented America last year.
I can't remember. It's Silver.
That's right, and got all the way to the finals to take on Grant Miller, who is really, really tough to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you got closer than anybody else, buddy, and you represented America.
That's right.
All right, man, I appreciate you being on here tonight. That's going to end the IWC. We'll see you next week for two other huge ass matches.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be.